Alright, Shalom was and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim out there spreading this truth like wildfire. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but their spirit beareth witness that yeah, I get back on here because my phone died. But I was going into how, all these plans by these devils, because I already went to the truth separating the BOIs, the boys, from the true men, or the black only Israelites, the boys, right? From the true men of valor, men of Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai. And it's about that time. It's about that time, y'all. Go time. Hey, it's time to go. Time to be a pilgrim. Yeah, because Esau, he coming down with great wrath. He about to come down with great wrath with them vaccines. He about to show his horns all the way and use them too, and his teeth, his military. He's about to come down on you tribes, specifically you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you Israelite foreigners, these speckled birds too. Hey, he's coming after the tribes, man. That's the whole. He's coming after the tribes, and then his own. The tribes first. Tribes first. But you devils, man. Yeah, my hair not really cooperating, man. Shit, gotta bring out this word though. My hair ain't really cooperating. I gotta bring out this word, man. So it is what it is, and it is what I gotta do. Yeah, and I was going into Obadiah, verse 3, chapter 1, verse, only one chapter 2 anyways, but verse 3, the pride in thy heart had deceived thee, thou that dwelt in the clefts of the rocks. Yeah, so that, it is what it is. It is what it is, couldn't really fix it up like that. That dwells in, hey, am I heathen because I couldn't fix my hair today or some shit? I know some of y'all think that, oh, he's a heathen. He's a heathen. Like that. Because I couldn't fix my hair up or whatever. Look fly and shit. You have some carnal lights, BOIs, namely them that will think that shit. Serious. Shows that they are carnally minded and not spiritually minded. So how are they able to judge anything? Because the spiritual man judges all things, not the carnal man. He don't got it. Well, what I was going into was Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwelt in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So that's you devils. You think no one is gonna bring you down to the ground, no one is gonna ruin your plans. You're just gonna get rid of the children of Israel and then ride off into the sunset. And that's not the case, Esau. That's not what's gonna happen. That your little pipe dream of yours is not gonna come true. Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You set your nest among the stars, had a little international space station up there, which is, it's really as far as y'all could go, really. But, did your little thing, right? Fake moon landing, you tried to say you went to the moon, but y'all know that's bullshit. But y'all did your little thing. And you know, this will I bring thee down. Since then, y'all have been getting brought down. And you know, the missiles are gonna be the nail in the coffin. And Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, even before that, He gonna raise that standard. When you roll on His men, when you roll on His elect, He's gonna raise that standard. So even that plan that you have to eliminate all of Yasharala, you know, that plan ain't gonna work out. You're only gonna get to the 2/3, which are destined to be eliminated. They already have a spot on the chopping block. So, you know, those are given unto you, but hey, that's nothing special. You're not gonna accomplish your goal, which is to get rid of all of us. You know, really, you want the elect. You want to get your hands on the elect so that you can have that blessing forever. But it ain't gonna happen, devils. Yeah. Isaiah 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai shall lift up a standard against them. So when y'all try to roll on His men, you know, y'all try to roll on the 1/3, the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai shall lift up a standard against you. You know, that not it's not gonna be our guns that help us. No, nothing carnal. It's gonna be the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So that's that spiritual power. Since y'all have the superior, all the guns, all the latest weaponry, you know, the way that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to defend us. And He has done this before, by the way. You know, with the house of David, the mighty men. He taught their hands, he taught their hands he taught their hands to go to war, you know. You know, really it was Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai working with them. That was why they was able to do what they did and put hell on you heathens. And it's coming to that time again. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to flip the script on you devils. Verse 20, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Who is that? That's the elect. Because the righteous, they fall 7 times, a complete amount of times, and then get back up. Meaning they repent. But the wicked shall fall into mischief. So that's the 2/3. They're not going to be right on this side. They're going to fall into mischief. So, hey. But the Redeemer, who's the Redeemer coming for? The righteous, them that turn from transgression in Jacob. And, hey, Amos 9:11. Amos 9:11, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And you're seeing the beginning of that with his elect. Out of all tribes, you know, out of all tribes, wherever they are scattered at, you have an elect. That you have an elect. 130, you have the 144K. And He's sealing them breaches between the tribes, between the Israelite foreigners and the original looking brothers. You know, the carnal divisions, the petty beefs, the grudges, you know, the evil eye. Oh, Khan, Shalom, Akia, GMS, look up. Yahba Shem Yahushai Barakatah, Ak. Hey, look up for our redemption is nigh. Them UFOs are showing up. Them so-called UFOs, which they're identified flying objects, identified by the Bible. The chariots, they're showing up openly. That's just the beginning of that. Soon there's gonna come a day, it's coming soon, where the chariots are gonna actually cover the sky. Like in that movie, Independence Day. Starting with the fathership. Described in 2nd Ezra chapter 13. Which is describing the monument Zion, but it's also describing the fathership as well. A literal ship as well. Because, there is going to be a war in heaven, and these devils are going to lose. And these heathens, too. They're going to lose. Terribly. Hey, man, this is the Independence Day verses, except, the real ending. Yasharallah gets its independence from these heathens, and Esau, Edom, and these devils and these heathens lose. Hey, 2nd Ezra chapter 13, And it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night. Verse 2, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. Verse 3, and I beheld and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Verse 4, and whensoever that voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. Hey, and as the brother Baya from Two Witnesses camp, he's brought out like that's already, in a way happening. Cause this fire coming out of the mouthpieces of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, that fire that cuts us, that fire, that, yeah, these words, they, like people are getting cut, they feeling, all they burnt, they heard his voice, man. All they burnt. But it's gonna happen in the physical, the literal sense is gonna be fulfilled by Yahushai coming back. Verse 5, and after this I beheld in the heavens, in north, south, east, and west, to subdue the man that can subdue this man, which, that's Yahushai. You keep reading, keep going down, and eventually it'll tell you that it's the son of Yahweh, who's Yahushai. Yeah, so they try to subdue this man. Verse 6, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. So that, goes into Zion, that monument, and what it also goes into the chariot, because you best believe that Yahweh Shai, he got that fathership. And flew upon it. Verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. It was that big. You know, which again is speaking about the, that mountain that was cut without, the stone that was cut without hands, and Yasharala being scattered everywhere, the elect being gathered from the four winds, being gathered everywhere. But also, hey, that fathership is something else. Verse 7, but I would have seen, okay, and he could not see it. You could not see the region or place where it was graven. Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue them were so afraid, and yet durst fight, and that day they're going to be shook. Even now they're shook, at our people waking up, that valley, that dead bones, them dry bones coming together, come together and becoming that standing army. Them two prophets which tormented these heathens, we put hail on these heathens, the northern and southern kingdom. Even now they're shook. Even now, but then, they're literally gonna be shaking in their boots. They were so afraid, and yet durst fight. They still fought. Because why? Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is hardening these devils on these heathens' heart, Like Pharaoh. Like Pharaoh. They was raised up to that position, so Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai can show his power by smashing them. By smashing them to pieces. And in the kingdom, hey, that's just the beginning of us, of Yahweh Shai and us smashing these heathens to pieces, smashing them to shivers. Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Verse 10, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So a blast of fire, a flaming breath, and sparks and tempests. Concentrated fire, concentrated beams, them death rays, and chariots gonna hit this motherfucker with them death rays. Hit this bitch with them death rays. While they delivering the elect of Yasharala. Shit hurt. Hold up. What if y'all... Hold on. Shit. Verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid, because no survivors. They were all burned up. They all died. And so like it. Verse 12, afterwards I saw the man come down from the mountain, the same mountain come down from the mountain, and call unto him another peaceable multitude. Verse 13, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. And I was sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, Verse 14, Thou hast shown thy servant wonders from the beginning, and hast counted me worthy that I should receive my prayer. And show me the interpretation of the dream. Hey, and basically, I'm going to get to the point. Verse 25, this is the meaning of the vision. Whereas thou sawest the man coming up from the midst of the sea. Verse 26, the same is he whom Yahweh, the highest, has kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. Verse 27, and whereas thou sawest out of his mouth there came a blast of wind and fire and storm. And verse 28, and he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Hey, verse 29, behold the days when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. Verse 30, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Verse 31, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Verse 12, and the time past when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. Verse 33, and when all the people heard his voice, every man shall in their own land leave their own battle they have one against another. Verse 34, and an innumerable multitude shall gather together as thou sawest them willing to come, and to overcome them by fighting. Verse 35, but he shall stand up on top of the Mount Zion, upon the top of the Mount Zion. Verse 36, and Zion shall come and shall be showed. And shall be showed to all men, being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. That monument. Also, the fathership gonna be like that, gonna be big. You already know, man. Right, coming upon a great cloud. I think it says somewhere else that. Yeah, hold on. Upon a swift chariot or something like that. Shall come and shall be showed to all men, be prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. Verse 7, on this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. These heathens that are coming, they're gonna try to roll on us, and then they're gonna try to stop Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Verse 38, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by law, which is like on a fire. And these nations come touch the apple of his eye. They transgress the law. Well, actually, they're not subject under the law, I should say, but hey, they touch Yahweh, the people of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Also, these people are going to be destroyed by fire. This is meant, symbolic as well as it's literally going to happen. God. Hey, that's the deliverance of our people, man. And then what's gonna happen is while that's happening, these heathens are gonna be destroyed. That try to come up and take Yahweh Shemi Al Shai down and his angels and try to stop this. They're gonna try to do that too. Not only try to get rid of his elect, but also Yahweh Shemi Al Shai himself. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna try to take Yahweh Shemi Al Shai himself down, but that ain't gonna work out for them either. Instead, they're gonna be destroyed. These devils, and then the kingdom, is gonna be ours forever. And these devils, they're gonna actually be, these devils are gonna be thrown out of their grave, like, they ain't gonna have a place to rest. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 9. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, that thrust through with the sword, they go down to the pit, down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden underfoot. Verse 20, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Never be renowned. Y'all through. Y'all through. Verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the fate, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, Lord of hosts, cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Verse 23, I will also make it a possession for the bidding and pools of water, and will sweep with the vessel of destruction, saith Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Verse 24. Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, Lord of hosts, O Shalom Aqua, Yahweh Shemi Al Shai Barakatah. The Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have proposed, so shall it stand. Verse 25, that I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him underfoot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them, and his shoulder and his burden depart from off their shoulders. Verse 26, this is the purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations. Kind of call Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. These devils, their plans to give us that, to give everybody that chip, give everybody that vaccine, that ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out. They're gonna try to stop the elect from taking over, from getting next. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work out. Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, it's already written in the scripts what's gonna happen. It's already determined what's gonna happen. Verse 26. This is a purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth, and this is a hand that is stretched out upon all the nations. Verse 27, for Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, the Lord of hosts, has proposed it, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? Nobody. Nobody. Khan. Yahweh. Oh, you're saying Brakatah, Yahweh. All praises, all praises. Yahweh, Yahweh. Yeah, these devils, I mean, their kingdom has an end. You can already see it. They're divided against each other. They're divided against each other and they've been exposed. Hey, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So thence these devils will be brought down. And you've already seen that, since the time that they went up in the space, since the time that, and then they put the time that they put that space station up there. That's the time, around that time when this place started to go down. And it's the final nails in the coffin is gonna be the nukes. And then for the elites, it's not the end. The elites are gonna be taken into captivity, the first fruits of slavery, from their bunkers. So the elites not gonna get away with it. Not gonna rise back up as the phoenix. Verse 5, Esau, you already had your time to rule, already had your short season. Verse 5, if thieves come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they have not stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So, unlike you devils, unlike you, especially you nobles of Esau, you elite families, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, you Bowers, Rothschilds originally, all the Bowers, you will be again, you will be the Bowers again, you fake ass royal family over in England, y'all are not the true royal family over there. Y'all are a bunch of devils. Y'all a bunch of peasants. And, DuPonts, Gettys, all y'all. Bushes, all of y'all. Lower luminaries, you're not gonna, y'all gonna be actually hunted and taken out of those bunkers and those deep underground military bases. Not gonna be able to hide from the wrath of the Lamb for long. Wherever y'all go, just like when it was our time to go down, we could not avoid it. We tried to fight, tried to run from the curses, hide from the curses, but it catched up to us. You devils, which are actually our enemies and the enemies of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, what makes you think y'all are going to escape? Verse 2, Amos chapter 9, verse 2, though they dig unto hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. You try to escape by going underground, deep underground military bases that you have. It's not, this will my hand take them. You're gonna be digged up. Though they climb up to heaven. Hey, the elect, the really the 144K Men of Valor, mighty Men of Valor, they gonna be sent down there. You know, like Esau sends his SWAT teams, his special forces to hunt people down. Like they said they hunted Bin Laden, but really we know that's bullshit. Won't even show us the body. But anyways, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gonna send special forces, his special forces, to hunt you elites, and to grab y'all up, apprehend y'all. Though they climb up to heaven, this will bring them down. The chariots are gonna intercept y'all. Verse 3, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. So, you little bat caves that y'all have, and y'all gonna be, again, y'all gonna be found, You gonna try to hide yourselves in tops of these mountains. Y'all, these devils do have facilities like that, and y'all gonna be removed from them, just like from your underground bunkers. Gonna be apprehended and arrested, put in chains and shackles. And I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So that's Leviathan. You try to hide in the bottom of the sea, in your underwater hotel, underwater resorts, underwater cities. You try to hide down there. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's gonna send a Leviathan to come get y'all. Even those of y'all that that are in captivity before these other nations, those of y'all that are prisoners of war of these other nations. Verse 4, and though they go into captivity before their enemies, then will I command the sword, and shall slay them, and I'll set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. Now, it's gonna apply to these devils, it apply to our people, but the curses are falling upon these devils now. It's time for them to go down. And let me get Jeremiah 12. Wait, I'm trying to get Jeremiah 18, verse 18, I think. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Wait, no. I'm looking for that verse. I'm gonna just look it up. That verse about the hunters. The fishers to hunters. That's Jeremiah. My phone is acting up. My phone's slowing down. Satan be fucking with my phone. Jeremiah 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them. So right now we're fishing for the elect. And then what's gonna happen next? We're gonna hunt these devils. hey, as well as these devils and these heathens, as well as these 2/3 celebrities that they got bunkers too. So you 2/3 that you know you was in them bunkers and wasn't really touched by them missiles like that. Y'all gonna be hunted down too. Verse 7, for mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. So y'all, hey, how shy. The eyes are like brighter than the sun. They 10 times brighter than the sun. Oh, Esau fucking with my life. Esau fucking with my life. Yeah, so Yahweh sent me outside and he sees you devils, and actually the chariots, these angels, they see what's going on and they ready. They're ready, they upon a moment's notice to go at you devils. To take this whore down, take this queendom down. They're ready for that. They're just waiting for the command from Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh. They're waiting for the command from the commander in chief. And then this place is gonna be through. Hey, Babylon's gonna be destroyed, and you elites are gonna go into slavery, even though y'all gonna put in that y'all gonna try to accomplish a new world order, try to secure that rulership for life, like forever. But y'all been ruling long enough, and it's time for y'all to go down. The short season is up. Time's up, devils. Y'all already know what's gonna happen. But your time is up. Esau, Edom, so these devils' time is up. They're gonna try to roll, or they gonna roll on you tribes, and you 2/3 y'all through on this side. Esau, Edom is gonna have his way with you, and then y'all gonna be missile food. Esau, Edom, man, he about to try to force that. He already has the vaccine, the plan to implement that mandatory vaccination. He already has it in place, that fixed 57-page plan. They announced it. And Esau was talking about, like, it might be by the end of this month, they might have it ready. So this devil is moving fast. You know that his time is short. Khan, he's in a rush. It might be by the end of this month. Esau might be ready to go. Hey, so in those days we gotta be as pilgrims. We gotta be on the move. Can't be like them people setting up a community in Georgia. That's just in one area like that. It's not a good idea. It's a bad idea. You have a target on your back. It's a bad idea. Verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. He knows that he's about to go down. So he's moving fast. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they have this shit ready by the end of September. God, hey, the sooner, the faster these devils make that move, that's the sooner we get the fuck out of here. That's the sooner. As in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's gonna move that other chess piece. He's gonna move the Russians. He's gonna move the Russians and the other nations, the Iranians and the other nations. They're gonna do their thing. So it's checkmate for Esau Edom. And then even when they team up to take down the Yahweh Shai when he come back, it ain't gonna work out. Esau knows he's through. And so he's trying to go out with a bang. Put his hands on the tribes one last time. He in the pride, he's proud, so he thinks that he can actually stop these prophecies. That's how. Hey man, Revelation. No, Salakia, Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scriptures say it unto Pharaoh, and these are modern day Pharaohs, modern day Egyptians. Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So that's the reason why these devils have been given this power, besides the fact that our people went off and need to be judged. That's why, like Pharaoh, their hearts being hardened. The pride of their heart has deceived these devils. Hey, cause Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he is tolerated. He is let it go on for a while, basically. It's a while for them. So, hey, that's the scripture, because vengeance is not executed speedily. The hearts of the sons of man they're fully set to do evil. Yes. Hold up. Yeah. Nahum chapter 1, verse 3. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, verse 2. Yahweh is jealous, and Yahweh revengeth. Yahweh revengeth and is furious. Yahweh will take vengeance on his enemies, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. So he reserveth it until what their iniquity is full. Verse 3, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the whirlwind. You've seen with that storm that they hit Alabama is going through Georgia. And in the storm and in the clouds are the dust of his feet. The clouds are the dust of his feet. Hold on. You get that scripture about the sons of men. The hearts of the sons of men fully set to do evil. Khan. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verses 11. Verse 11. Alright. Yeah. 8 verse 11. Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Shit, hold up. Fuck. Satan. Verse 12. Though sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, which fear before him. So though because that's what they've been doing. They've been doing basically getting away with shit. Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, so they think that they're in good case, basically. Verse 13, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So, Lord Terry, wait for it. Yeah, Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3, for the vision, Salakia, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Hold on. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So what's going to happen? And these prophecies, they have been happening one after another. 2020 has been a busy year. People thought it was going to go on. 2020 is going to be our year. That's what they thought. But nah, 2020 the year of prophecy. So that's why, hey, these two, we should cancel 2020. It sucks. Because this place being taken down. The plans that they had in this place are being canceled. The mirth of the land is over with. There is no more mirth, because this place is through. It's going out of business. Yeah, 2/3, man. Y'all ain't right. 2/3 ain't right. Y'all wanna stay in this place which is ran by these devils. Trust and oppression. Hey, if this place was to go on, no flesh would be saved, for real. Hey, yeah, our people trust in this place, the suppress. They trust in these devils, modern day Egyptians, just like back then. Isaiah verse 30. When they was trusting in Egypt back then, they trust in this modern day Egypt, But yeah, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So our people all the way. Esau's gonna bring y'all justice and recognize that so-called Black, Latino, Native American lives matter, right? No, like he hasn't recognized it from the beginning, and this man does not change. This man is still the wicked. For as iron rust, so is his wickedness. That's the same devil. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Verse 4, for his princes were at Zon, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. Verse 5, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be a help nor profit, but a shame, and also a reproach. Not just that they was useless, not just a shame, but also a reproach. Verse 6, the burden of the beasts of the south into a land of trouble and anguish, from whence come the young and old lion, the viper, fiery flying serpent. They will carry the riches upon the shoulders of young asses, and their treasures upon the bunches of camels, to a people that shall not help them. Modern day, they do that for the modern day Egyptians too. You people want to donate to BLM. And BLM, you look into it, and it's really nothing but a slush fund for the Democratic Party. Really, they the ones benefiting from it. You donate, so you already make money to put in a bag full of holes, and you also donating to BLM, like that's gonna help. Verse 7, for the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose, therefore have I cried concerning this, their strength is to sit still. So nothing is gonna happen from it. Their strength is to sit still. It speaks for itself. BLM, all these movements marching for your rights, is not going to help. It's not going to help. Taking up arms is not going to help. So the only solution is to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai and to repent. That's the only solution. Yahweh Shem Yahushai didn't leave another way out of this. That no man is gonna save you Jakes, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners. No man shall save you. No man. But Yahushai, who's coming back, but he's not gonna meet us as a man. But verse 8, now go write it before them in a table, noted in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, because the things that are written before are written for our learning. Verse 9, exactly, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to turn back. These are the same people that wanted to stay in Egypt. that wanted to go back to Egypt after Yahweh Shem Yahushai delivered them by using Moses and put them Egyptians to death after he plagued them, put hell on them heathens. These are these same 2/3 that wanted to go back, which say to the seers, verse 10, see not unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. So they want something that will justify them going off, justify the wickedness. They have itching ears. Verse 11, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. That's exactly what 2/3 of our people say. That's exactly the type of message that they send. You know, whether they walk by the prophets, where they click on videos and click out, you know, and not even listen to them, or they talk shit on the comment boards, or even go up to the brothers that's out in the highways and byways and talk shit. Verse 12, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Verse 13, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a branch, as a breach, Salakia, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So it shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall. So like a wall, basically, like a barrier that's basically got cracks in it, like that levee, you know, that they got flooded over, and like that. It was breaking, coming suddenly at an instant, you know. And these devils, they coming in like a flood. Verse 14, and he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare. So there shall be not found in the bursting of it a sure to take fire from the earth, or to take water without out of the pit. Verse 15, so thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel, in returning in rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and confidence are your strength, and ye would not. So they was like, they refused. They were like, nah, we ain't coming back. Nah, we gonna do our own thing. Cause 2/3 of Yasharallah, they're stiff-necked people. Verse 16, but ye said no, for we will flee upon horses. Therefore shall ye flee, and we will ride upon the swift. Therefore shall they that pursue you be swift. You ain't gonna get away. Verse 17, 1,000 shall flee at the rebuke of one. At the rebuke of 5 shall ye flee, till ye be at the left as a beacon upon the top of a mountain, as an ensign on the hill. So y'all, this is being talked about around that time when the Babylonians was coming, but was coming to basically, they was being used to judge Judah back then. But the modern day Babylonians, Esau, Edom, they're about to come down like a flood on Jakes, and y'all gonna try to flee. Y'all gonna try to pray or some of y'all are gonna take up arms, but y'all ain't gonna win either way, cause y'all ain't got, cause y'all ain't trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Y'all ain't trusting that name, which the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is a strong tower, but y'all ain't running into it to be saved. Instead, y'all basically trying to build your own tower, basically your own shelter. And really, that covenant with death is what y'all trust in. And it's gonna be disannulled, no longer valid. Isaiah 28, verse 18. And verse 17. Judgment will I also lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. Verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then you shall be trodden down by it. So that covenant that you have with death and hell, and who has death and hell? Esau, Edom. That covenant you have with these devils is going to be disannulled, because you don't make a deal with these devils. You don't trust in your enemy. But you do because you want to be like the Grecians. You want to be like the modern day Grecians. You desire their glory above all. And so you have these same people to be your avengers and your enemies. Because they Cain come back. Cain, you kill Cain, you be avenged sevenfold. Their Cain come back. They're the descendants of Cain. Let me get it. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and keepeth unto him all people. So this man is as death and as hell. He is like the grave. The grave can't be satisfied. There's people dying all the time. And he brings death and hell low, brings people to a low state wherever he goes. And that's why Revelation, when it speaks about the horses, Revelation chapter 6, verses 3 and 4. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, Come and see. Verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, Esau, Edom, and power was given to him that sat therein to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. and that there was given unto him a red sword, and then also this is also going to be that's that war. That's this red horse. What he done? He has taken peace from the earth, and that man should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, so Esau Edom. Verse 5, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse. He had sat on him, had a pair of balances in his hand. And you look into it, that's the slavery of our people, and our people eating, basically eating our wheat by measuring all that. Water too. Verse 6, and I heard a voice in the middle of the four beasts say, amidst the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. But really the point is the next 2 verses. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. Verse 8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with them. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. And that's these devils. The kill with the sword, the first thing listed, and with hunger, because these devils, they have been engineering a famine. And that way the people will look to them to depend. They'll look to them because they're in need, because they have nothing to eat. They will look to them to save them, basically. And with death, other ways to die, like pestilence, and with the beasts of the earth. So these newly created beasts, these devils, they be mad scientists. They be creating, they be making these newly created beasts in their labs and shit, in their secret facilities. They be creating that shit. They be creating these newly created beasts, and in the time of Jacob's trouble, they're gonna release them. So it's just, they're gonna bring about Jacob's trouble. This is basically, that's when this is gonna be filmed. Slack you. Hey, and hold on. Alright, so the covenant with death and hell is gonna be disannulled, because you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native in the first place. Now y'all gonna regret it. Y'all gonna be pricked therewith. Y'all gonna be defiled with them in his sins. Because this devil is gonna come down with that. He's gonna come down with great wrath. That's that great multitude, that burning wrath of a great multitude, and he's gonna feed y'all being idle with things offered unto idols. Cast all your houses, take your goods. That's the insurrection. The insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, both according to knowledge and both not according to knowledge, shall have that zeal. But those that have that knowledge, that that have that knowledge, they're gonna be delivered. Because part of that knowledge is the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, hey, that's a strong tower. Yeah, verse 74. Hey, verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Verse 74, hear, O ye my beloved, say Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, Jacob's trouble again, but I will deliver you from the same. So, why? Because, verse 75, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is your guide. Verse 76, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Right, those that turn from transgression in Jacob. So, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. So the guide of those who keep his commandments and precepts. And one of those is call upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. One of those is that the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that's the name of the Lord, is a strong tower. Proverbs chapter 18. Proverbs chapter 18. Verse 10. The name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So there you go. That's the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is actually, it's important. People will be saying, oh, the name is not important. You can call him anything. No, that's not so. That's not so. He has a name. Just like, you have a name. You get called by a different name. Are you gonna recognize that person? Are you gonna be like, yeah, what's up? No, because you don't know who he's talking to. He's not calling, because he's not calling you by your name. If someone tries to call you a different name, like, you're honestly gonna feel disrespected. And why would that be any different for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? So yeah, the name is important. It's actually essential. you need to know the name in order to be saved. Really, you know and call on it. Yeah. All right. So, I've been live for a while. Went into how the BOIs, like the black only Israelites, this truth is separating the BOIs, the boys, from the true men of valor, men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. These Carnalites, they don't got it. The spirit, they ain't spiritual. The spiritual man judges all things. Con and hey, it's about that time, y'all. Con, no problem. Hey, really, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Call out Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for that. Putting it on. Really, I felt like I had to do this. Because it's there's sheep that may still be listening to these BOIs, and they gotta wake up from that. And also, it's about that time. We almost there. Got to sound that alarm. Hey, by the end of this month, may happen by the end of this month. Alright, so yeah, I hope this live was edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who look like the other nations, but their spirit bears witness that they're the children of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the real sisters out there. Out of here. We're almost out of here. Look up, for your redemption is nigh. And hey, them chariots keep showing up, so keep looking up, for your redemption is nigh. And and Yasharallah forever. Cause we got next. It shall be given to it's not gonna be given to no other people. Yasharallah forever, not Wakanda forever. Yasharallah forever. Dead to America, DTA. Can't come soon enough. Mawat lava ball, ababa ball, ababa ball. Can't come soon enough. Alright. Till next time, Shalom. Shit. Alright. Shalom. Fuck.